As we approach the holiday season, a time most of us associate with joy and festivity, it's not always the case when it comes to the world of crime. Unfortunately, Christmas can be a time where the most gruesome of events can take place that will leave some people in utter distress for the holidays. Today, we'll be showing you 5 cases of the Christmas spirit gone wrong. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell when we upload a new video. Our video for today is about the 5 most shocking Christmas crime cases. We start off our list at number 5 with a family reunion that most wouldn't expect. We have what is called the Christmas Eve Nightmare, a series of murders that happened in Carnation, Washington, back in 2007, in which 6 family members were shot and brutally killed by their own kin. On the afternoon of December 24, 2007, Michelle Anderson and Joseph McEnroe decided to pay Anderson's family a visit. McEnroe would end up killing her parents, Wayne and Judy. They dragged their bodies outside and cleaned the home as they prepared for their brother's family's arrival. As her brother Scott arrived with his family, Michelle shot him and his wife in cold blood. Before Erica Anderson died, she was able to dial 911 from the home phone, which went through, but dispatchers heard the sound as people arguing at a party. McEnroe would then smash the phone on the floor and delivered the final blow to Erica. He even shot their children, Olivia and Nathan. Police were dispatched as a response to the earlier call, but since the gate was properly locked, they did not investigate further. It was only after 2 days that the bodies were discovered by Judy's friend and co-worker, Linda Thiele. She went to check up on Judy as she was absent from work. When she looked in the window and saw bodies, she contacted the police immediately. McEnroe and Michelle Anderson were brought in for questioning, where they eventually admitted to the murders and were subsequently arrested. They explained that their motives were for money and feelings of mistreatment by her parents and brother. McEnroe was prosecuted in January 2014, while Michelle Anderson was sentenced to life imprisonment on March 4, 2016. Their heinous crimes provide a gruesome Christmas family tale that will haunt the people of Carnation, Washington forever. Up next at number 4, we have another unfortunate family case in the Lawson family murders. In 1929, a few days before Christmas, Charlie Lawson took his wife, Fanny, along with their 7 children, Marie, Arthur, Carrie, Maybelle, Hames, Raymond, and Mary Lou, into a nearby town to buy new clothes for the holidays, as well as to have their family portrait taken. Having owned a tobacco farm for over 2 years, it seems strange to some that this working-class rural family head into town to shop and get their photos taken. Others speculated that this was a precursor for the terrible events to happen on Christmas afternoon. As December 25th came along, Lawson inexplicably killed his family. He first shot Carrie and Maybelle, bludgeoning them, and placed their bodies in the barn. He then made his way to the house and saw Fanny on the porch. He shot her dead, while Marie, along with James and Raymond, would try to find a hiding place. Lawson would eventually find them and killed all 3. The last family member he killed was Mary Lou, who was just 4 months old at the time. He bludgeoned that poor baby to death. The only one who was spared was his eldest son, 16-year-old Arthur, who was sent on an errand right before Lawson committed the crime. Lawson then went to the nearby woods, paced himself for several hours, and he eventually shot himself. The shots were heard by the people nearby at the house who had already discovered what had taken place. Arthur, accompanied by police, discovered Lawson's body. To this day, nobody knows why Charlie Lawson murdered his family on Christmas Day. For number 3, we have the case of a missing step-up actress. Trisha McCauley was an English actress and yoga teacher. She is known for being the stand-in to Jenna Dewan's lead role, Nora Clark. With her acting career not reaching the heights that she had aimed for, she then turned into a yoga instructor. In 2016, on Christmas Day, she did not show up for family festivities, which alarmed them and had them calling the police. She was also due to take a flight out of DC on Boxing Day, but she missed that as well. A few days later, her body was found in the trunk of her car, and a man who was seen driving her car around Washington had been arrested. The culprit is a man named Adrian Dwayne Johnson, a petty criminal with a history of mental illness who had strangled and beaten Macaulay to death. The victim and the culprit had no prior relationship whatsoever, making Macaulay an unfortunate victim in a violent Christmas crime case. Next, at number 2, we have the Latricia White case. Latricia White was a nurse and a mother of 2 children. On December 27, 1993, she was discovered dead by her father, Jack. She had been shot 6 times in the head, and there was no sign of struggle, and the house was untouched. Her boyfriend, Dub Wackerhagen, along with his son, 9-year-old Chance, had vanished. Police considered Wackerhagen a suspect, even if Latricia's family believed that both he and his son were also murdered by Latricia's killers. It turns out that Dub was abusive in the relationship, and he was very controlling. They got into one argument, which ended in Dub leaving along with Chance. But a few days later, they reunited with Latricia and were seen having dinner in a restaurant. The next day, Latricia was found dead. To this day, Dub and Chance's whereabouts remain unknown. And for our top spot, at number 1, we have the Santa Shooting Massacre, also known as the Covina Massacre. Jeffrey Pardo went through a difficult divorce with his wife, which was finalized on December 18th. On December 24th, 2008, Bruce Jeffrey Pardo, dressed in a Santa suit, entered the home of his former in-laws' house, which had over 25 people inside, as they were having a Christmas party. He had a gift-wrapped package that contained a homemade flamethrower, as well as 2 9mm handguns. In addition to that, he also had 2 extra 9mm handguns in his possession. Pardo unleashed hell as he started shooting everything and everyone in sight. He used the flamethrower to set the home ablaze. He later shot himself in the head, dead. He killed over 9 people, including his ex-wife, Sylvia, as well as his former in-laws. It remains to this day the most shocking Christmas crime of all time. Which crime shocked you the most? Know of any other shocking Christmas crimes that could have made the list? Drop a comment below letting us know what you think and how you feel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you'll get notified when we upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you catch our next 2 videos, for it will be even better. Thank you for watching Top 5 Breathtaking.